Oops. Gib, how do you always get here before I even say anything? That's crazy. Yo, what's up, William? Can you guys hear me okay? Should be the same audio quality as normal. Toasted, Asta, what's up, guys? What is megabonk? The game. We're gonna find out together. I've never played it. I can't see chat on screen. It's Oh, there we go. Now we can see chat on screen. It's Toad. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? Yeah, good to see you. World class. Not much. What's good with you? Excuse me. It's good to see you guys. Today, it's going to be a very chill second channel stream. We're going to be playing Megabonk and trying to study it, see what made it so successful, because it was made by one guy. And yeah, I've got a game dev project that I'm really, really excited about that I might tell you guys about, you know, once we play this game a little bit. And then yeah, we'll do a game dev stream for sure at some point. Sorry, that's my Discord, guys. Give me one sec. Hope your day is going great. You don't know who I am? From Twitch. Yo, what's up, KJP? Alright, let's do it, shall we? I've literally never played this game before, so I have no idea what's going to happen, but man, this guy did an incredible job. You know, he made this whole game himself. You go to the credits, look at this. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Check this out. Game design me, producer me, publisher me, programming me, artist me, 3D artist me. Absolutely insane. It was also made by one guy, Stardew. Crazy. Alright. Tons of different characters you can play as. That's insane. So slow guy with the sword or mage with the fire staff? Let's go with mage with the fire staff. Let's do it. Time to cook. Oh, you can slide. Oh wait, do I have to actually aim? No, I don't. So it looks like I just aim directly. Like, I don't have to aim anything. It's all just passive. And yourself kind of peek. Yeah, it is sick. More projectiles sounds good. Oh, I love that the audio, like, gets a low pass filter on it when you go to the main menu. Or go to the menu. Cosmos! So it looks like it's pulling from, you know, just typical Vampire Survivors where all the damage you do looks like it'll probably be passive. Yeah, and then summons lightning, so you just get new weapons that'll just do things, right? So shoot orbs, or shoot fireballs, shoot lightning, and then it's pulling from Risk of Rain where you collect money to open chests. Which, I don't actually love this system, but That's okay. Use microwave. Oh, what's that? Wait, it's just open. Yoink. Credit card. Nice. So the enemies drop a free chest. Got it. What's this? Shield. So what I really like about this, I mean, obviously the art style is really fun and super, super cool. The only thing that gets a little bit old about these types of games for me is that there's nothing active that I need to do other than move. Which, you know, I think this guy, from what I heard, came up with pretty cool like movement options that you get later on, like skeleton riding a skateboard, but I would love to be able to actively do something, you know? Learn the movement? Yeah, for sure. Yo, yo! Oops. I guess I better get some more HP regen since I just inted myself. And start your stream on Minecraft stream? That's good questions. All good questions. In terms of enemy variety, we've just got the slow enemies that all, some of them look different, and then big enemies. Nothing too crazy happening yet. This is very doable. Ooh! Let's get some more damage. Oh, is there fall damage? I couldn't tell. I don't think there is. I'm spinning your song to Spotify? That's so stupid. When is thing to eternity? That's not a thing that's gonna happen. Nice. Oh, that's definitely a thing I'm gonna need. There's the charge stones you gotta search for. Is that one of them over there? Oh. Yo. Is that a boss? There's like green stuff on the minimap? Okay, got it. Need more epic items. Nice. Dang, slurp gloves. Cast blood magic upon hitting an enemy, damaging nearby enemies. Nice. I watched freestyle earlier, that shit was peak. That was fun. Toasted finally got the freestyle after months of asking. Why do the freestyle? I don't know. People were just asking a bunch. I was just in the mood, I guess. Yo. Shrine of Suck. Oh, that's good. Ah. Yep. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo. The dev of this game is a shit poster? Yeah, that's amazing. Is that a nuke? Nuke. Oh. Dude, I'm so glad that this game got the success that it did, because this is awesome. It's just like so well made. Ran past the charge totem earlier? Whoops. Is this the charge totem? No. Okay. Oh wait, I'm supposed to stand near it? Oh, got you. Nice. Pickup range, extra jumps. I feel like extra jumps is good. Yeah. Damn. What's the Shrine of Suck do? I don't know if it did anything. You ever played Risk of Rain 2? Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely gonna be pulling from that too. Bunny hop. Oh, there's a guy here. Evasion. That sounds good. Hello. Talk to shady guy. You got money? I got not stolen goods. Jump higher and further. Increase damage when opening a chest. Charge. The charge time will turn into a healing zone. Let's go for jumps. Yeah, exactly. Vampire Survivors mixed with Risk of Rain 2. So I definitely, yeah, I want to tell you guys the game idea that I have, but I want to do one run first of this and see how long I last, and then I'll tell you guys about the game that I want to make. Flood! What's up, Flood? Oh. This game is only single player, right? Aura, don't take any damage for 2 minutes. It's funny. Hey, what's up, Eve? Evasion. Yeah, single player only? Yeah. Oh, shit. You can eat so much spaghetti with this bad boy. Also, crits have a chance to become mega crits. Yo, nice. Oh boy. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, nice. Led them away from the charge shrine. Gotta go crazy. Size? Let's go projectile speed. Nice. Ooh. Regen's fine. Oh shit. You know what the Shrine of Suck does? No, I don't. Knockback. Okay. Oh, the Shrine of Suck just like brings all this stuff to you. That's actually really helpful. Oh shit. Oh, there's a stone golem. Dang, this guy's got a lot of health. These games are my fave. That's awesome because this is exactly the kind of game that I want to make. I'm going to start working on very soon. Can you make Stardew 2? No. One coding mistake in this type of game will eat your RAM? Maybe. Progressing on the game dev video game? No, we're gonna switch gears completely, actually. But it'll be good, trust. Final swarm incoming. Okay. We're doing a dev stream later. This is probably gonna be a megabonk stream. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Probably save the dev stream for a different day. I could expect like a dev stream maybe this weekend, or maybe tomorrow. Duration. Sure. Alright, am I a cool person? Yeah, you're cool. I have a lot of gold. What's this? This is the boss shrine? Summon the challenge. Okay. Hold up. Ow! Yo, chill, chill. Oh my god, these guys are fast. Jesus. Okay, I think, was I supposed to do the boss shrine to stop that from happening? You dead? Maybe skill issue? You do the boss shrine before that happens? Okay, that makes sense. I couldn't find it, bro. Where was it? Okay, cool. Let's do one more run and then I'll show you guys the game I want to make. What is this? And now let's try this guy. Okay, so I have to face him now. That's fine. Nice. Ooh, I love those types of ones. Oh, I should add that, bro. I'm a brokey. Oh, nice. You enjoying this conversation? I'm not really paying attention to it since it has nothing to do with anything that I'm doing today. Ah, shit. Elite spawn increase? Isn't that bad? Difficulty? Isn't that bad? I guess more elites means more items that they drop, but still. Yo. Ow. Nice. We're trying to use me or Gib? Dude, I don't know. You had to take statistics in college? Yeah, I did have to take statistics in college. Statics? I have no idea what that is. Okay, this looks like the aura of a boss shrine. Am I right? Or is this just everywhere? Oh, that looks like a boss shrine. Okay, so they really are. This is very much like Risk of Rain. Yo. Hooray! Clap their cheeks so hard it generates a lightning strike. What? Wait. Wait, I'm confused. I thought I beat the boss. How do I survive? Wait. What's up, French? Oh! Oh my god. Yo! I thought I beat the boss! Why am I dying? What? I thought I beat the boss. Hello? More HP, duh? Oh, tier 1 complete. Okay, so I did do it. It's fine. Okay, scared me. Yo, I'm rank 425,000. That's epic. And I got a new character. Is this game fun? Yeah, it's pretty fun. I mean, it's literally only did 2 runs so far. Okay. Do you guys want to see the game that I want to make? Yeah, I'm studying megabonk to figure out what I want to pull from it. All right, let me pull up my notes. All I have is a brainstorm so far, so I'll just show you the brainstorm. Can we playtest your game? For sure. Once there's a playtestable version, all of you guys can playtest it. Here we are. This is what I got so far. So it all started from... Picture a game like Megabonk, right? Lots of enemies spawning, you get to kill them, blah, blah, blah. But imagine you're playing as Black Panther. Imagine you got to play Black Panther in Megabonk. That's where this all started. Right? Imagine you got to play Black Panther in the PvE. You spear like, 50 things and just get the dash like crazy. So I thought, okay, let's build off of this idea. Let's imagine a game like Megabonk, but it's co-op, so it's multiplayer, you can play with your friends. And you want to mix in elements from all these different types of games, because I've got a lot of these types of games, right? If you look at my Steam library, we got Megabonk, but I've also got Goobies, which is a classic. Goobies, if you never played Goobies, it's also similar to this. I've obviously got Risk of Rain, another classic. Soulstone Survivors. I got Vampire Survivors. I've been playing these games for a while. I love these types of games. These kind of like bullet heaven games. So I want to make my own bullet heaven game. If you guys don't know, like bullet hell is when you're like dodging all the projectiles and stuff, and then bullet heaven is when you are the one creating the projectiles. So kind of like Megabonk or, you know, Vampire Survivors, you become this like formidable force. But I wanted to add a little bit more active participation in it, because the only thing I don't really like about games like Vampire Survivors and Megabonk, they're super fun, but after a while, like, it just becomes kind of a moving simulator. It's, you know, and you just watch stuff happen. So it's, you know, I get a little tired of it. I would love to be participating a little bit more actively in the combat. So a mix of the two, which Risk of Rain does it pretty well. It's, you know, kind of a mix. Risk of Rain has a lot of items that do things, give a % chance for something to happen when you attack, right? But then Vampire Survivors, Megabonk, it's all about the passive, like, things just spawn around you and deal damage for you. So blend the two together. So here's the idea. The game's called Exterminus. And we have a whole lore and narrative that we created for it a while ago that I want to kind of fit into this. But the idea is Megabonk co-op, starting off with 4 main classes. When you're coming with a game dev project, you got to make sure you keep the scope fairly small, just so you can get things out on the board. So I have a Black Panther class, a more tanky class, a magic-based class, and then like a Punisher type class. All in the environment of, you know, constant waves spawning and you need to kill the enemies. So let's take a look. First one, I'm just calling it the Rogue. These are all placeholder names, right? We got dual daggers, which, if you remember from the last little project I was working on, I'm very into like dual daggers and stuff. Dual daggers, you got a basic attack, left click to attack, do quick strikes with dual daggers. And then we got the abilities, and this is where I really want the game to shine. I want to bring in some of the sensibilities of hero shooters, which are really good at coming up with abilities, and then just make classes that are super, super exciting and dynamic to play. So it all starts with the Rogue, which is basically Black Panther mixed with Ember Spirit from Dota, or like Yasuo from League, or Psylocke. It's kind of Black Panther plus Psylocke, plus other stuff. And this character is basically my dream character, the character that I wish I could play in every game. So here's how it works. You got Dash, which is literally just Panther Dash. You dash through enemies. You got Spear, which I'm probably going to rework to not be like a javelin, just because it kind of sounds weird for a rogue to have a random spear. But, you know, it'll be some sort of projectile that marks enemies. And then you can dash enemies and keep your cooldown if you dash the enemies. If it's classes based, does that mean the mid-game upgrades will be class-specific ones? There'll be a mix. Yeah, there'll be a mix. It's going to be, you know, the passive upgrades that you get, I'll explain in a second. And then class-specific upgrades when you level up, which will really just upgrade the stats of your abilities. So maybe decrease cooldowns, stuff like that. What art style are you thinking? We'll get to that too, but just to keep it like a low budget, it's probably going to be, you know, fairly low poly. Like, think like Lethal Company, Muck, like these very just like low poly basic art styles, just so we can get the game together, you know? So Buns, GG. I mean, we'll see, you know, we'll see. In an ideal world, it could be like medium poly, like Deep Rock Galactic is a good example of that. Something like this. Yeah. Low poly toon shader combo, yeah, exactly. Pixel? No, not Pixel. So Dash and Spear. Then we've got a third. So every class is going to have 4 abilities, 3 regular ones and 1 ultimate. So we got Dash and Spear. Then we got what I'm calling Blade Dance, which is basically you cast a circle on the ground, that's your targeting, and then you go basically invisible because you're moving super fast, and you slice everybody in the circle once. And you're like invincible during that time and not targetable. And then the ultimate is Shadow Clone, where you spawn a duplicate of yourself that is able to use all your abilities and upgrades and has AI that will run it. So this is basically my dream character. I love clones. I love Spear Dash, you know? Isn't 3D modeling one of the last stages in video game development? It's like skinning, yeah, the textures and the art style is definitely, the art is later on. So better Yoro clone, yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, exactly. Mighty's got it right. If your game art's bad, I'll be very upset. Toasted, it's just a budget thing. Like, if we can afford good art, then we'll get good art. Okay. After that, we've got the Ridge character. My buddy Ridge loves playing heavy tank-like characters. So we got the Brute. He's just going to be a big lumbering guy with a giant axe. And his basic attack is just swinging the axe for heavy axe damage. Then, we've got a few abilities that I think would be really fun to use. First one's Body Slam, kind of a movement ability. He targets an area off in the distance, and he'll launch up into the air and then slam back down to the ground, damaging and stunning the enemies in the area that he hits. You got Grapple. Pick up an enemy, and you can either throw it, just causing damage, or using the enemy that you picked up as a melee weapon, which I think would be really, really funny. Getting a Patrick replica in this game? It's kind of this. Patrick was a grappler, so. There's Body Shield, where you become an impenetrable shield, where you take reduced damage and you block all damage from being dealt to allies who are near you. So this is like almost like a support ability, your Rhine shield. You know, you put up the shield. Yeah, right, Ghoulie? I love it. So this will come into effect later. Like, if there's ever a teammate you want to protect as the big tank guy, you run over, cast your ability to shield, and you're just like taking all the damage that comes your way, and they don't take any damage. Is it gonna be a roguelite? Yeah, it'll be a roguelite. Then we got the summoner type. You guys who have followed the other game dev project, you know I love summoner types. So we got to put a summoner in the game. It's going to be a magic wielding character that adds fallen enemies to its army. So not just a summoner, but a necromancer. Thank you, World Class. I'm really excited. Like these ideas got me so hyped when I was coming up with them. So a few different abilities. Basic attack is going to be a laser beam a la Ultron. So you charge it up, it deals a little bit of tick damage as it charges up, and then does a big blast. And that's the main damage. But you don't just damage enemies, you can also empower friendlies with the beam. So you can shoot your summoned units, and you can shoot other players who are on your team with your beam to power them up. Maybe give them increased attack speed, maybe a little bit of damage reduction. You know, we'll figure out what the actual buff is. Then your abilities, you can summon. So you'll have just like a little, I don't know, roster of maybe 2 or 3 units that you can summon, like a melee unit, a ranged unit, maybe a tank unit, and you can just choose one of them to summon, cost mana. You got EMP, where you cast it at a location, creates an electrical pulse, deals damage and stuns. An ability I'm calling Gravity Well, where you cast a location and it pulls all the enemies into one point. Make Brute Shield explode like Panther's Vibranium when it gets popped by enemies. Ooh, that's a good idea. Oh, World Class, that's awesome to hear. And then this one is the one I'm super excited about. Ultimate Necromancy. You have to channel the spell, which again is a perfect opportunity for the Brute to come in and protect you. You cast it on a large area in front of you, and for every corpse that's on the battlefield, you can cast it, and it'll do a percentage roll based on how strong that particular enemy is. And if you hit the roll, it raises it from the dead and fights for you. Yeah, exactly. Necromancer, Wizard Monkey. Exactly. So his body shield sort of like fantastic shift ability. Yeah, think fantastic shift ability, but you can protect more widely, like a larger area. Kind of like a Rhine shield. Yeah, so Necromancer's gonna be sick, and the whole idea behind this also is that if you kill a boss or an elite enemy, you can roll to summon it too. So I think this will be really, really cool. Then we've got our very standard third-person shooter gun guy. You gotta have just a gun guy, I think, in this type of game. I'm calling him the Officer. Again, all these names are placeholder. So just think Punisher. Literally just think Punisher, but with a few different abilities. So basic attack, you're just shooting an automatic rifle. Abilities, one of them is you can pull out a sniper and aim it, and it'll fire a super high damage piercing shot. How much is it gonna cost? Let's see. How much does megabonk cost? If this game actually gets made and finished, then I could expect it to be like $10. 10, 15, depending on how good it is. If I think it's better than megabonk, I'll make it $15. If I think it's around the same, then, you know, I'll make it $10. Like a chef that heals your team by making food from dead people. That's a crazy idea. So sniper, pull out a sniper, deals piercing damage. Throw it on a turret, place down an auto turret that targets enemies and draws their attention. So great as a decoy. You'll be able to upgrade your turret, obviously, with different abilities, or with different, you know, level up opportunities. Then I just have throw a grenade. I don't know. These are all fairly basic. You just think like soldier. And then this I just ripped straight from the Marvel Rivals PvE. So for a brief period, you get unlimited ammo, and every shot is a headshot, and you just kill everything. Yeah, you just hold left click. So those are the 4 heroes that I came up with so far. The main focus for the initial development is going to be creating these characters and these abilities and making them feel as good as possible. Can it be free for your day ones like me? We'll see. Okay, so those are the heroes. Then we've got the other systems, right? So upgrading. So what I'm thinking is, I don't really want to do like chests around the map that you have to open and all that. I don't like that. So pickups, you're just going to get like a percentage drop. There's going to be loot tables. Every enemy type, maybe depending on their strength, will have a certain loot table. And when you kill them, there's a chance that they'll drop just an enemy, an item. Summoner sounds like the support, but his ult is very heavily dependent on his team protecting him. I find that kind of confusing. That's a really good point. Actually, in my initial idea for the Summoner, I had a defensive ability where he could place down a shield. That's a really good point, though. But also the Summoner, you got to remember that the Summoner is all about using your units to take aggro, like summoning units in. So that'll probably be the main thing. Like Summoner is going to be all about sending in your units so that everyone's attacking the units instead of you, and then you can cast your abilities when you need to. So the key there will be making sure that the units that he can summon are very strong. You thought about stuff like combo potential? Oh, for sure. I mean, moves like this, gravity well, pulling enemies in, stuff like that can work really well with stuff. Yeah. Will the run always have 4 roles in it? When I'm brainstorming this, I think it kind of like the Marvel Rivals PvE, you should be able to play like multiple of one class if you want to, but we shall see, because obviously balancing is going to be the tough part. Oh, what's up, Gav? Gav, this whole game is just a reimagining of Exterminus, so we're just running with Exterminus. Add a toasted zone? Oh, your title. Oh, is there a typo? Oh, that's fine. Hold on. Lol. How do I edit that? Gav is back. I can't edit the title without logging into the other account, so I'm honestly maybe won't bother. Hold on. Okay, I am bothering. Here we go. Edit. And study. Okay. Now I'm really excited for this game. The fact that it was made from Carco is enough for me, but you're actually giving great thoughts on this, and I'm here for it. Thank you, World Class. I appreciate it. Game design! Yeah, so think Punisher with the Officer. And then pickups. So I want to do a mix of the kind of Risk of Rain leveling system and the megabonk leveling system, the Vampire Survivors leveling system, with some changes. I don't really like the items that... I don't really like when items for specific stats like attack speed or max health are RNG. I should be able to build my character's base stats the way I want to, and then have the RNG be the actual weapons that I get, those passive upgrades and things like that. So what I imagine this upgrade system to be, this leveling system, is that there'll be 2 ways to upgrade. First is by just normally leveling up, and you'll maybe get experience points that you can spend, and you can upgrade your base stats. So say we have agility, strength, and intelligence. Allocating points to agility would increase your attack speed and movement speed. Allocating things to strength would increase your HP and base damage. Allocating to intelligence would increase your energy or for casting abilities. So that would be one way that you can power up your character. And then the other way will be the passive upgrades. I think when you level up, you'll also get unique upgrade options for your abilities. So say you're playing as Punisher, right? and, and maybe you level up and it gives you the option to choose between certain upgrades for these abilities. So maybe that's get a second grenade, maybe that's be able to place 2 turrets, or your turrets do more damage, like these incremental upgrades for your abilities. Then you'll have pickups. Pickups will drop from enemies and can be used on anybody, and they're really just the passive upgrades a la megabonk and Risk of Rain style. So there'll be 3 main kinds: attack modifiers, passive damaging modifiers, and defense modifiers. And these are examples of each. So attack modifiers are things that take your base attack and make it stronger in some way. So for example, you get the Tesla coil, you get a chance to cause chain lightning with your basic attack. You get the dynamite, and enemies have a chance to explode when you kill them. Machete, enemy attacks have a chance to cause the enemy to bleed, all that kind of stuff. And if you pick up multiple of these, it'll increase the chance for all of them, or increase the damage. So is it going to be like a skill tree? No. It's going to be more like a roguelike. You know, you get random RNG upgrades that are either this kind or the specific ability upgrades that you'll get when you level up. Would you make it so each character has a pool of stuff built around their kit? Yeah, for the unique upgrade options for your abilities, that'll be based on their kit, for sure. Yeah, exactly. Can you put the docs link in sub chat? Maybe later. So attack modifiers, they modify your base attack to be stronger. Passive damaging modifiers are the things more reminiscent of megabonk, where it's like stuff that'll just happen spontaneously around you when you pick them up. So for example, attack drones that follow you around and just automatically shoot nearby enemies, a boomerang that randomly shoots out in an arc, like damaging stuff, lightning periodically striking nearby enemies, all that kind of stuff. You see this in these games all the time. And then defense modifiers, which are very reminiscent of Risk of Rain, that just make you stronger. So regenerate health per second, armor, buffs when you fall certain HP, chance to block damage, we could do like evasion, all that kind of stuff. What are the enemies' bosses like? So enemies and bosses will probably be, at the start, very similar to megabonk, just different skins and sizes and speeds and HP pools of enemies that just walk towards you slowly. But I would like to have dynamic attacks and things. You know, in megabonk you also have the bosses that do like specific attacks and things like that, basically just following the structure of a game like megabonk with enemies. Would you add active items like the Risk of Rain to equipments? Probably not, and I'll tell you why. I don't like them. And maybe that would change down the line, but I don't really like the active items in Risk of Rain. And what I was talking about earlier is that in a game like megabonk, it's all passive. All you have to do actively is move around, and then your weapons just kind of like passively happen around you. Whereas in Risk of Rain, you have your basic attack, you do have abilities, and you have mostly attack modifiers, right? There aren't really that many passive damaging modifiers in Risk of Rain. So what I want to do is kind of hit the middle ground between Risk of Rain and megabonk, where you have a mix of these, and you have active abilities that you're using. But yeah, then active items I think would just add too many things on top of that. Because then also you have to like come up with really unique ideas for each active item. And in general, active items that do like basic stuff are just annoying and should be passive anyways. So that's the idea. So today the plan is, so oh yeah, so like another one would be like I don't know what I call it. I came up with a funny name, like an abiotic field. So it's Soldier 76 got the biotic field. Abiotic field is in an area around the player, deal consistent damage, or we'll say constant damage. That would be an example of like a passive damaging modifier, just in an aura around you. Do you have an online course you can recommend? Oh, there's tons. Honestly, Ghoulie, I would just take any course that takes you from nothing to something, you know? Follow along and pick up what you can. Do that once, but don't get stuck in tutorial hell. Then just go and make your own stuff and figure out how to do each individual thing. This is a solo dev project. Do you have people working on it with you? It's primarily a solo dev project, but I do potentially have some people to work with on it. But it's going to be mostly me doing all the dev work. But I'll need playtesters. I will need a lot of playtesters because, especially for balancing a game like this, you need to play it a ton. So that's the game. That's the idea. And so today we're going to be studying this game, which pretty much has a ton of the features that we want in Exterminus. Oh, there's fall damage. This is awesome, man. This fucking skeleton with a skateboard is crazy. And this is such like, oh my god, this music is so Homestuck coded. Yeah, I will need literally anyone who wants to playtest will be able to playtest. Don't worry, guys. It's going to be third-person ghoulie, and in terms of art style, it's going to be, you know, probably fairly low poly. Think like Lethal Company, you know? Pretty women. There will probably be women in the game, and I wouldn't want any of the characters to be ugly, so yeah. Multiplayer or not, yeah, up to 4 players ideally. But then in a perfect world, like modding support, that people could add more than 4 people. But the base game is, you know, 4 people only. That's what you say. Yeah, I mean, obviously, the way to make any game like super, yeah, I feel like modding is just the way that games become legendary, you know? Yeah, I mean, for sure. And obviously, when it comes to like the brute protecting the summoner and stuff, like these are things that don't need to happen, but just make it easier, you know? Like maybe there could be an upgrade that makes it so that the summoner can move while channeling, but if you have a brute, then you don't necessarily need to get that upgrade. You can get something else. Stuff like that. I'm reading your ideas. Are they good ideas? Yeah, they're great ideas. Or I speak some Chinese. No, because then Toast is just gonna make fun of me and tell me that I'm bad. Yeah. Oh, you can't skip that. Okay, nice. You found the bush yet? I don't know what that means, so probably not. Yo. You're gonna add a frog character? Alright, Mighty. Appreciate you for being here, man. Peace. Game engine you recommend studying / working on? I'd recommend Unreal. That's, yeah. Definitely what I'd recommend. Find the hidden banana? Okay. Alright, Ghoulie, sounds good. Windows, Linux, Mac? I use Windows. I would like for the game. I don't know. Windows. Are we cooking? Yeah, we're cooking. That's crazy. They can just walk up the wall. That's hilarious. Whoa! Huh. Dang, I'm doing crazy damage. Yeah, what's up, Jake? Bang! Alright, I'm living this fucking final swarm. Guaranteed. Okay, toasted. Final swarm, go. Yo! Oh, I'll just camp the nuke. Oh shit. Nah! I actually live this, I actually live this, I actually live this, I actually live this, I actually live this. Evasion. I've got 100% evasion, how am I getting hit? Ah, no! I actually live this, I actually live this! Go, bro, go! Get the burger! Oh my god, oh my god! Ow, ow! Ow, ow! Okay, ow! Oh my god! Ah. Jesus! Oh, I got another character. Oh, buy weapon revolver. Okay. Oh, a guy with a revolver. Kill 7,500 enemies? No. Frostbuster. Using an interactable summons ghosts. Sounds cool. I could be tier 2 now. Any pets? I do not have any pets. Good night, French. Thank you so much. Jake, I don't know what that means. So I have no idea. Ow. Oh, gotcha. Sounds pretty likely then. I don't know why I'm just going full movement speed right now. It's like probably pretty dumb. Got Dota 2 stream when? Yeah, what's up, restaurant? I don't have any plans to play Dota 2. That game sucks. If I give it to me. Oh my god. Yeah, I do have over 4,000 hours of Dota 2, but that was back in high school. Why is this guy running away from me? Oh shit. It's like in the 60s, yeah. Oh god, I might be dead here actually. Oh, that's cool. The music does like a whole thing when you get low HP. That's hilarious. Okay, I'm like about to die. And there's a storm incoming? That's very bad. Boss curse? I did not know what that did. I'm gonna die for sure. Oh my god. Whew. Move is too clean. Is it a demo a full game? It's a full game. Yeah, no, this game, I could definitely see it being very addicting. For some reason, I'm building nothing but movement speed right now. I'm just moving, though. find out. Yo. Yo. Is this your excuse to play this game? No, no. I actually like legitimately am studying this game and trying to pull as much as I can from in terms of what makes it fun, to fuel my own game idea I want to make. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh, this is a mistake. Damn. Yo, I am so dead. Is the idea of Vampire Survivors like? Because I feel like that genre is oversaturated. Not exactly, but it's similar. Also, this game literally just came out and is doing insanely well, so I don't think it's oversaturated. Ultimately, if you come up with a good game, oversaturation doesn't matter. Ah, damn, I still can't afford this guy. Let's go back to the fox. You played Risk of Rain 2 also? Of course, I've played a lot of Risk of Rain 2. We'll definitely be using it for more inspiration. Yes, later this month? Yeah, I don't still actively play it. Because honestly, I find it kind of boring these days. Is the game going to scrap it? More so, I'm going to use what I learned from working on it a little bit to just imbue into a much more ambitious project. Yeah. So scrap is a little harsh, but pretty much. This idea that I've come up with now is a lot more inspiring to me and motivating to work on, so that's the plan. What's the other game going to be? The other game was going to be more of an action RPG and dungeon crawler kind of. Yeah, Toasted, I think there might be a decrease in Marvel Rivals related ventures if I start seriously working on this. We'll see. Probably still stream, but making YouTube videos takes up a lot of time, actually. Unfortunately, it does make good money, so I kind of have to keep doing it, but it just makes me burn out more. Do you view your idea as unique compared to other games out there? Yes, yes. I mean, it's going to borrow a lot from games in this kind of genre and in this space, but with a synthesizing of ideas that'll make it a lot more unique. You know, an editor? No, I edit every single one of my videos. Get an editor? Yeah, the problem with getting an editor is they would need to be like good and inexpensive. Because the videos make good money, but editors are expensive. So that would just immediately cut into the bottom line and probably not be worth it. Yeah, I mean, I've gotten approached by many people who wanted to edit for me, but the other aspect of it is I'm a bit of a control freak when it comes to my videos. And like what I want to emphasize and what I want to show in each video. Your game be in the roguelike genre? Yeah, roguelite. Free Code Camp is a 12-hour course on Unreal Engine 5. Do you think they're credible? Yeah, for sure. I'm pretty sure I've done I've done many free code camp, just like, I haven't like taken the full courses, but watched a lot of their content on YouTube. Sponsor one of the coding pen things? Yeah, that'd be sick, actually. Do you have anything that says that you have how this game works? Yeah, for sure. So there are a bunch of things that I think make this game unique, and most of them actually don't have to do with the gameplay, because pretty much every aspect of the gameplay is a part of another game, right? You've got these chests that are all over Risk of Rain. You got the boss fights. It even has the end, you know, the boss portals, things like that. Nothing about this is unique from a game, like a game mechanic standpoint. So ultimately, what makes this game work really well and why people were so attracted to it is the packaging. The art style, the music, the characters, the enemies, designs, like all this stuff is very charming. And the fact that it's like kind of comedic, you know, the dev is a shitpost or whatever, and, you know, it has a lot of just like slang and internet culture imbued in the text. Yeah, just make this game very attractive initially, and then the game itself is just very clean and cohesive. You know, you've got everything you need to make this game feel addicting. You've got the arcade sounds that make you feel like you're constantly, you know, achieving something. It's really fun to get stronger and destroy swaths of enemies. Yeah, so that's kind of the main thing. I really feel like this game would not hit as hard if it wasn't packaged so perfectly. And then playing a game like this in the 3D perspective is also very satisfying, because for me, top-down is not that fulfilling. I want to be able to move around as my character in 3D. Like, that's just way more fun. But like pretty much every single thing in this game from a game mechanic standpoint, you could point to, you know, a similar game, and it's there. It's a synthesis of a bunch of different you know, popular games in the genre. Sleep or shut down on PC? I sleep. I never shut down my PC. When was your last restart? I have no idea. The power went out like a week or two ago, so it would have been then. Shut down my PC? Yeah, I mean, you can shut down your PC. The only downside is that it exposes your PC to more thermal cycles, which over time can, you know, affect it negatively. But yeah, it's whatever. Can you turn the PC on when it uses the most power? Yeah, I believe so. That sounds right. Lol. That's why Loader from Risk of Rain 2 is so fun. Yeah, thought I guess the end of the gun just hit different. Yeah, it's everyone's got you know, their preference. For me, it's definitely 3D. Not a huge fan of 2D games for the most part. Yo, what's up, Roku? Time is it for you? Right now it's 4:52. Texas CST? Yeah, of course. I wasn't entitled to their own opinion. I wish the internet would understand that there'd be much less arguing. Yeah, true. Good luck, Toasted. Oh shit. My bad. I did not realize the final storm was coming. I might be fucked. I move so slow too. Yeah, I'm well fucked. I lost track of time. I'm so dead. Ouch! I unlocked a new guy. We need to find the thingy, follow the red arrow on the top right. Okay, that's good to know. Dang, dual wield pistols? This is literally like character, like, oh, yeah, that's awesome. And the music changes? Here goes just a bathtub? I don't know, man. Whatever. See, like, this to me is just a little unsatisfying. Having the bullets just come from me while I'm holding two pistols, but they're not, like, I'm not doing anything with them. just realized there's bee hopping. Controls. Jump. Mouse wheel down. Alright. Bye, Ghoulie. Bye, Toasted. What do you doom scroll the most? I hate to say it, but these days, Twitter. It's Twitter and TikTok are my two vices. What are you saying, bye? Oh, wow, I should see you, Toasted. My fault. Looking at Twitter, bro? I mean, I don't post that much. I mostly just read. What is megabonk? It's the game I'm playing right now. You never seen it? Well, there you go. Streaming it. What does your timeline look like? So, most of the stuff I follow is like tech companies and things like that. Then there's a decent amount of K-pop, and then Marvel Rivals. What's the objective? What's the point? The point is to survive. It's like the main point. There's a lot of like auxiliary goals related to that. Oh yeah, I got some Chainsaw Man too. Like a roguelike survival game? Yeah, kinda. And you just like slowly get stronger and you fight the boss. Yeah. We tried Night Rain? I have tried Night Rain. I have a video on this channel of me playing Night Rain for the first time. ChatGPT unethical? I don't think so. About the environment or something? No. It's mostly misinformation. That's anything because you don't want to get canceled? No, I'm just playing the game. And plus, you guys are just, you know, chatting it up, so. Holy shit. I really want to live longer in this final swarm. No, I definitely don't, Toasted. Going with Daredevil? Good luck, Wash. Good luck. Oh shit. Oh, that's nice. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Bunny hops for life. Oh. Yo. Oh my god. No. Oh wait, I'm alive, I'm alive. And then, Ow, 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 ow. Regen. Okay. If I have 4 A's, 2 B's, and 1 C first marking period, am I done for? Can I still get into like NYU and stuff? I don't know, man. I haven't applied to college in 7 years. Alright, I'm gonna do one more run. Oh, I unlocked the shop. I'm gonna do one more run and then call it, and next stream will be a game dev stream on this channel. We still got into NYU. What did you do to get in? I don't know. I just applied. I had like some A's and some B's. Yeah, I had like a 3.5, I want to say, in high school. Wait, why can't I do tier 3? It's only been tier 1? Beat the second boss to unlock tier 3? Oh, okay. Wait, second boss is in, are there 2 bosses on one map? Or the second boss is in the tier 2 boss over there? Tier 2 area, okay. All right, Roku. Sounds good. Yo. Oh my god, wait. My bad. That was not good. Okay, last run. So last time, yeah, I know. That was such a slow run. But see, like, this is the type of stuff from a game design perspective that I want to fix. It's like, already, I'm getting, like, kind of bored. And I would be less bored if there was stuff that I could actively be doing, which is why I'm very bullish on having, like, active abilities in a game like this. Oh my god. Yeah, puzzle minigames? Maybe. I don't know. You should ask your fans for one thing to put in the game. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely down to put in suggestions like that. I think that'd be super fun. Obviously, like, if the game actually starts getting made, then I want to just, I don't know, like, it'll be an indie game. Like, I have a community already. I want to involve everyone that I can, because it's just way more fun that way. Game dev can be a very solitary, like, mind-numbing, tedious, low-key depressing experience. You're just, like, sitting alone in your room programming all day. Hey, what's up, Steven? What game is this? This is Megabonk. Yeah, you guys are cooking now. What that did. Oh god. Add a username detection where the player has username Scoots get permanent minus 15% damage. Scoots, you're here! Whoa, we were just talking about you. What is duration? I don't know. Yo! Oh my god! I'm riding the wave. Oh my, oh wait, I'm actually gonna die. No, I don't want to lose. Oh my god. Bro, why do I keep selling on tier 2? Okay, one more run. I gotta be tier 2. No, I did not like your idea. Actual last one. I didn't think I'd die, bro. I didn't think I'd die. Aura. What does that mean? Your big back? What? Yo! Ow. Holy bunny hops. Sure, pizza place? There's a place where I grew up called Camellas. That's my favorite. Yeah, not spelled like that at all, but... No, I mean, you pretty much got every single spelling choice wrong in that, but it's okay. Holy. Ow. Damn. What do I pick? This. Ow. Oh yeah, you can't fucking do anything to me now because I got a protective field. Aha! So he. Ow. Yo, what's up, cat? quietest I've ever seen him. Yeah, I'm just thinking, you know? Just kind of hanging out. Reading you guys talk to each other. Just thinking. That's why I like the second channel so much, because I can just come on and do whatever and not have to worry too much about anything that goes on. Yeah. Rare car kept thinking moment? Okay. Yes, you're wrong. I realized I haven't found the boss yet. Let's kill this guy first. What game is this? This is Megabonk. Bro, I need to find the boss shrine like yesterday. Yo! Okay, found it. What's your monitor company? Scepter. Alright, let's go. Melt him. Dang, bro, I need to kill him like now. Oh my god. Die, man, die. Okay, we're good. Wait. Oh, I see. Now I have to take the portal? Get me out of here. Oh. Second zone. Ah. It is like this plane. Dispatch stream yet? When? Probably never. Alright, rats. Sounds good. Take it easy, man. Nice. Bye bye. Oh, that guy's got a lot of HP. Wow. Holy crap, this guy's got a lot of health. It's gonna take like 20 years to kill. Bye, Scoots. Oh my god. Okay, so I said I'll keep that in mind. For sure. Oh, this spot's go crazy. Oh, you can't jump on trees. Oh, shoot. Hold on here. Yo. Ooh. No. No, I've never seen that toasted. Dang. That's so sad. Yeah, Cosmos. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. The start is always a little boring though. But yeah, again, I just wish that there was something more active I could do. This is why when I make a game like this, I want it to have active abilities and moves that you can do, and it's gonna be sort of like a third-person shooter, but obviously with like melee characters and stuff. I want to basically take Marvel Rivals characters and put them into this game. That's the idea, with some co-op. All right, well, that was fun. I think I'm gonna go to the gym and then keep brainstorming on this game and plan a game dev stream pretty soon. Yeah, it doesn't. So I'm gonna call it for today, but I'll catch you guys later at 6 p.m. What, at 6 p.m.? Go to the gym? Yeah. Yeah, well, who cares? Yeah. Go in the morning, go at night, it doesn't really matter. I walk to the gym. It's like next door. Anyways, Marvel Rivals video tomorrow. Peace.